welcome to your yoga session. We're going to come down into a cross-leg position, coming into easy pose. So you're just sitting comfortably. If you're more comfortable with your hips elevated, just put a cushion underneath your hips. So you're just going to bring your shoulders up and have a long release down. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears and releasing down. Sliding your shoulder blades down your back. Just letting go in your shoulders. One more time. I'm just going to look over or towards the right side of your body. Then we're going to do some semicircles with your neck. So you're just going to bring your chin down, swooping across your neck, across your chest, and looking over the left side. And then just continuing slow semicircles. And as you do these, just make sure that your shoulder is relaxed, your jaw is relaxed. Just feeling every stretch as you go round. Trying to maintain length in your spine, so don't let your lower back slouch into your hips. Keeping tall. We're going to do one more. Round to the left. Breathing in and out through your nose. And then bring it back to the right. So that we're balanced on both sides. We're going to do a seated cat-cow. So you're going to come into your cow pose, just lifting your chest, your chin slightly, holding onto your knees, and then rounding through your back, holding onto your knees to lean back a little, and then just continuing with your breath, breathing in to open and look up, and breathing out to arch and look down. Following your breath, allowing your body to follow your breath. Doing one more wherever you are. One more cow, one more cat. And bringing yourself back to the centre. So we're just going to do some ribcage circles. So you just want to focus on using your ribcage to rotate around, so the bottom half of your body stays still this time. So you're just going to take your ribcage out to the right a little bit, bringing it back. So it's a very small, subtle movement. So you're just circling your ribcage. Imagine that you're stirring in a bowl. That's the movement that you want to feel. Keeping your shoulders relaxed. Your hips are still, your legs are still. Remembering to breathe as you go round. And then when you get back to the top, just change your direction. So your ribcage goes out to the left, round the back, to the right. Continuing round. Back to the centre. We're just going to push your right shoulder down towards your left knee, and then coming back up to the centre, left shoulder towards your right knee. You can use the push in your left hand, and coming back to the centre, and then we're going to turn those into circles. So your right shoulder comes down across the front of you, round to the side and back, and just continuing those circles. Just making the one that you're doing now your last one. When you get up to the top, just taking your left shoulder towards your right knee, right shoulder towards your left, and continuing those circles. Remembering to breathe in and out through your nose as you go round. And just making this one your last one as you come up to the top. Just lifting tall. And you're going to bring the soles of your feet together now into your butterfly legs. So your toes are touching, your heels are touching. And you're just going to lift tall. So your seat bones are grounded down through the floor, lifting up out of your waist. And you're just going to give your feet a little massage. So you're relaxing your knees down. You're not pushing them down. They're just able to relax down, making space in your pelvis. And just massaging somewhere that feels comfortable. If massaging your feet doesn't feel comfortable, just hold your toes. And you can lift up away from the floor. Feeling a deeper stretch in your inner thighs. Remembering to breathe. Breathe away the tension, breathe away the cramps, the pain, the irritation. Let all of that go. And then releasing your hands. You're going to take your left leg out and a diagonal and bring the sole of your right foot in to your inner thigh. So you want to square your hips off towards your left foot now. So you're at a diagonal to your mat. And you're going to lift your arms up and then just lean forward as far as is comfortable. Either taking hold of your toes or just having your hands on the floor. And you can have a little bend in your left knee just so that you're not hyperextending the back of your leg. So you can try the next pose, which is slightly more intense. If it feels uncomfortable, just come back to this stretch. So you're going to have your right hand on the outside of your left foot, which means that you're going to twist round slightly, and then you're going to place your left hand somewhere either on your right knee or somewhere down the front of your right leg. So feeling quite an intense stretch around your waist, your lower back. So we're just challenging and stretching. If it feels uncomfortable or painful, then just come out of the pose. Just holding it for one more breath. And after your next exhale, just releasing your hands. And we're going to take it to the other side. So your right leg goes out, left foot comes in, sole of your left foot. And you want to be on a diagonal with your hips going off towards your right foot. So lifting tall, arms come up so that we're lengthening, and then just hinging from your hips over your front leg. Just having a little bend in your right leg if that's more comfortable. Hands just resting somewhere on the floor or taking hold of your foot. Just making this stretch your own, listening to your body. So either staying in this stretch, or if you want to do the extension as you did on the other side, taking your left hand to the outside of your right foot, just opening up a little bit, and then just taking your right hand to your left knee or somewhere down the front of your left leg. Breathing into the left side of your body, relaxing your shoulders. And after your next exhale, just releasing your hands, coming back up. And then you're going to place your feet on the floor and have your feet as wide as the mat, if not a little bit further off the mat. And you're going to come into a deep, wide leg fold. So bending your knees as much as is comfortable, letting your tailbone point up towards the ceiling. And just letting your upper body bring you down towards the floor. Taking some deep breaths, letting go of what no longer serves you. And then just walking your feet in, coming down to lay on your back. Just bringing your knees in towards you. I'm going to come into a bridge pose with support. So placing your feet on the floor, knees up towards the ceiling. I'm going to push your lower back into the floor and then lift your hips up away from the floor. But then just bringing your hands in underneath. So you're going to have your elbows and your upper arm pushing into the floor. Your hands are lifting your hips up towards the ceiling, and just feel an opening across your pelvis. Feeling all of that stretch, release. Just feel any pain or discomfort move away. And then releasing your hands, releasing your arms, slowly bringing your hips down to the floor. Bringing the soles of your feet together, coming into a reclined butterfly legs. You're just letting your knees rest out to the side. And just placing your hands somewhere comfortable around your hips, your waist, wherever you feel you want the support and the comfort of your hands. Just relaxing into this pose. Relaxing your jaw and your face. Relaxing your shoulders. Just feel that you can let go of your irritability, your discomfort, whatever it is that you wanted to take part in this session. Feel that go. Release it. Let it go. And then using your hands to help support your legs, just bring your knees back in together. Falling onto your side. Coming back up, crossing your legs, bringing your hands together, taking a breath in, dropping your chin as you breathe out, relaxing your shoulders. Namaste.